Hello everyone, my name is History Nuggets, and today we will be continuing our Napoleonic War series with the War of the Fourth Coalition. The War of the Fourth Coalition would occur quickly after the Third Coalition. After the massive Battle of Austerlitz and the demise of the Third Coalition, Napoleon hoped this would finally gain peace in Europe. He also hoped to gain more influence in the German region. To do this, he would have to develop relations with Prussia. For Britain, the death of William Pitt saw no slowing down in their hate towards France. The Peace of Amiens would mean nothing if both sides did not fully resolve their issues. Britain would especially become angry with Hanover, which had been in a union with Britain for so long. After French occupation, the British were angry. This issue would justify Britain and Prussia declaring war and Sweden joining in soon after. A small battle would occur at the Battle of Maidai in Italy, which would also be Britain and France's only main military conflict against each other during this war, besides the naval clashes. This war would be fought against each other due to economic reasons, where Napoleon would begin his continental system, a mass system to stop trade with the British from all European continental nations. Russia during 1806 was mainly recovering from its massive defeats. Tsar Alexander I would not have peace with Napoleon, however, and each side would remain at war, though military action would not occur until the war's end between the two empires. Prussia had remained at peace throughout the last two coalitions, and much tension would occur in the two kingdoms due to greater French dominance in Germany, with Britain having issues with Hanover. Prussia would declare war after a request on the 1st of October for Napoleon to back out of Germany. In August of 1806, Frederick William III of Prussia declared war on France, influenced heavily by his wife King Louis. During this mobilization, Russia was not ready, and Saxony was Prussia's only actual ally. Napoleon thought this was hilarious and even used these stupid actions for motivation for his soldiers. Using his method called square battalions, where everyone would charge into one section of battle, Napoleon unleashed all of his Grand Armée into the Rhine. Using a special trickery by making his army look a little smaller, he hoped to realize Prussia's true troop size with this method. The first major battle would be the Battle of Chalets, where the Prussians were easily defeated. The Battle of Southfield would then occur after, where Prince Louis Ferdinand would be killed during this battle. On the 14th of October, the Battle of Jena occurred, where Napoleon would demolish the Prussians. The Prussians would attempt to retreat and were heavily demoralized, and the delusional William III thought that he could start leading his army himself after this. The French forces would charge towards Naumburg and would arrive at Apolda. With this arrival, Apolda saw great artillery range, leading to the Battle of Halle, where the French would demolish the Prussian reserves under Eugene Frederick Henry. The French advance would increase heavily, with the French defeating Prussia with only 1/4 of men. On the 27th of October, Napoleon would enter Berlin, firstly by respecting the late Frederick the Great. Napoleon, after staying in Berlin, would enter Poland, creating the Duchy of Warsaw, which had been self-liberated previously thanks to a huge uprising. Napoleon would then aim north to go towards Königsberg, defeating the Russians at Polotsk, and then another battle would occur with the French forces at Friedland. Alexander would then sue for peace at Tilsit. The Swedes during all of this would also be involved, with the Swedes invading the French out of Pomerania. The Swedes would be invaded again and the French would win, resulting in the Swedish backing out. Britain and Sweden would remain at war in the coalition, but Russia would declare war against Britain, and another massive attack at Copenhagen would occur. The Congress of Beaufort would occur, where Napoleon and Alexander would agree to invade Sweden, resulting in the Finnish War of 1808. After this invasion, Sweden's throne would be given to Marshal Bernadotte, now King Charles the 14th John of Sweden. Portugal, after refusing to join the continental system, would be invaded by the French forces through Spain, but Napoleon would have a secret goal of also invading Spain due to all of the issues in the royal family, resulting in the beginning of the massive Peninsular War. This is History Nuggets. Thank you for watching.